motherfuckers, shut up. What's next? Yeah, that's good. It's too loud. Chemistry is everything, okay? If you don't understand what's in your butthole or in your mouth, you're gonna fuck up your life. Your mouth is the filthiest place in the world. And your butthole should be cleaner than your mouth, really. No, you can keep your butthole dirty. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, you can keep your ass dirty. Nobody gives a shit about your butthole, really. I need to sit down. I need to drink or something and sit down. What's the philosophy for existence? How to survive another day? I'll tell you. Just hold on. Just let me... what am I drinking? Coffee. Okay, I got plenty of coffee. Where's the glass? So when you wake up in the morning, you kind of wake up, right? Come to consciousness of a daytime light. And you open your eyes and you think to yourself, holy shit, not another day at work. Why is it so cold? Oh no, it's nice. The window's open. Here's the glass with the stinky kombucha. Why did I drink again something that stinks so bad? It's not about money, it's something cultural. Let me think. Oh, because my mother always said, finish the plate, clean up the plate. Why did she say that? Oh, because there was no food in Russia in her childhood, because she told me when she was 12, there was no food, and she went to eat some kind of clay. That was... Is it recording? This is fucking history of Soviet Union, by the way. And the absurdity of the system. I'll explain the con, the banking scam the Soviet government pulled off on millions and millions of uneducated people. So when Bolsheviks came to power, they decided that there are only 10% of the society that even grasp the concept of Marxism, because they have a little education. But Bolsheviks were a bunch of fucks. There were people like Stalin who were robbing banks. So many of those guys. And then there were many guys who came from First World War with a gas damage in the brain. Then there were these bizarre characters like Dzerzhinsky, who was, I think he was just basically a sadist who just liked to suffocate by hands first in his early life. And why are those people so fucking cruel, beyond imagination, signing a piece of paper saying we need 100, like Stalin, 100, I need to put the glasses, I'm not sure it's recording, it might be blocking me because I'm saying the truth, the real truth. So imagine you're delivering a paper to Stalin cabinet at 1 p.m. and the paper is typed up because you are a secretary, and it's typed up to say like a national decree. Stalin says, and it must be done within 12 months, let's say 6 months. It's not questionable because this needs to be done, and he's in the paper says you typed it. Your name is Elaine, I don't know. Nina, I don't know, Hope. And it's 1938, for instance, or 1937. And it says we need 100,000 enemies of the nation to be arrested and prosecuted on the spot. Because the nation needs to, in Stalin's mind, he needed to prove that we have spies inside and we need stronger army and execution, prosecution. Somebody's calling my name. Okay, I'm naked. What the fuck? Somebody's calling me? No, okay, good. My dick scares people. Women throw rocks at me. You should keep me in the zoo, I suppose. Oh, that's Lao Tzu, Tao Te Ching. You should read a book. It's 81 paragraphs. So you ask, what is the sky above me, right? So you can go for quantum physics and it will explain. You can go for astrophysics and it will explain. You can go for classical mechanics. It will explain what you're looking at up there. But there was this guy, is it recording? 500 years and before Common Era in China, the bronze became common. So it's about technology. The technology of bronze became common. Like everybody had something of bronze, knives and rocks and something. So there was a big motion politically, unifications and crackdowns, but things got stable, and additional income, let's say, rice for free available became in a taxpayers in a national budget. So they hired people. They were available. They could afford libraries and guys like librarians who had nothing else to do but read books and make copies. And as they did, I guess they picked up some ideas from previous generations. Let's say somebody's grandfather was talking some crazy shit and they decided to write it down 100 years ago. So the librarian's job was to keep this shit, right? So the legend says that Lao Tzu, who wrote the Tao Te Ching, was librarian. This is Israeli lullaby. Beautiful. I don't understand the word. Fuck me. So beautiful. Can you hear it? Israeli. What do they speak? Hebrew or something? My first girlfriend in New York was Israeli. She was 14 years older. Fucking hot potato. She was an officer in the army and then the banker or something. She had 2 kids, 5-year-old and 12-year-old boy. Smart kids. Oh my God. The 5-year-old was very, very insecure. He had to sleep with his mother. I love kids, but the 12-year-old was busy with his Nintendo, was big shit. I celebrated Jewish holidays, I remember, and there was this how do you call it, Jewish wine. It's called Manischewitz, and it's very thick. What year was it? I barely speak English. How did I meet her? Who the fuck was she? Hold on. How did that happen? Thank God I didn't spend any money on her. Those were the old days when I was smart. She lived on a 12th floor across the street from Sotheby's on York Avenue and 72nd. The building is still there and Sotheby's is still there, isn't it? It is, huh? Yeah, I'll check tomorrow. I'll bring some rocks. Because I don't like their windows, really. I think they should change their windows, so I'll help them. I'll help Sotheby's to change their windows tomorrow. Well, depends, because my butthole itches today. Bach again. There's something about Bach music. It goes like this. The guy had 12 kids. He played every instrument. But the most interesting about his shit, when you think about it and you learn about it, I learned everything about him. Every day of his life, how he farted and shit, what he ate, who he fucked on the side. His music is mathematical. It's just a repetitive pattern, however, with some flips, upside downs, and commas. And it's interesting, it's basically, most of the times is using Fibonacci formula. It's just like the way galaxies are forming and seashells grow. That's how Bach music is, but not every time. There are exceptions. And then he understands the function, how galaxy grows, and then he flips it the other side, so he's creating antimatter, to speak technically.